What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, John Wick Snipin, or Snippin for anyone named Date Father. Saw yesterday that there was a troll that lurked while I was away. So funny. They're like wild creatures. You're not on camera, they lurk in. Actually, that just reminds me, I have to fix a couple settings on this. Give me 1 second here. I've got 2 stocks. I'm down on both, so that troll is obviously misinformed. I try to show as much as possible, man. Ain't nobody showing as much of their plays as I am. I do not believe so. So to that troll, Hulk Hogan, whoever the hell your weirdo alter ego is that likes to just go and troll, I'm losing today if that makes you happy, which I'm sure it does. You know, people like misery these days. All right, we fixed a couple of the features on the stream. So now we're sitting tight. Let me see what's going on with members. Tim Garrison, what's up, man? Thank you. Daddy Sponge is back, so I'm getting some of you old faces back. I like that. We're up to 79. I really like that. Got to get us back into those triple digits again. And get people to show up. It's not always fun not seeing you guys comment, but we will do our baby steps. All right, so I have 2 stocks. Yesterday, I decided to go back into WLDS against my better judgment. I got a little itchy. I got a little FOMO-y and decided to jump in at 171. There's a couple times that I could have pulled out. I think it got up to like 185, which would have equaled 10, 20, 30, 40. I don't know, maybe like 150 to 200 bucks. I could have taken it if I wanted it. I'm not upset that I'm down 140 bucks on it. I like the stock. The only thing I am upset about is I decided to take a shot on a different stock instead of putting more money into this stock, which I was telling myself to do. But the other stock is the daily pump and dump that you are accustomed to seeing these days in the stock market, a no news type of stock with a pump and dump. And I tried to jump in what I thought was a dip, and it further dipped. Now I'm down 300 on it. So I'm hoping this has a rebound. Ticker symbol SFR, Appreciate Holdings. It's got me down 300. I'm down 90 on WLDS, so a total of about close to 400 bucks. But I have a feeling that they will turn around, so I am not worried. And I'm just going to stick it out. I am dangerously close to pissing Weeble off with a PDT, so I don't have very many moves to make anymore today, tomorrow, or Friday. So I'm going to have to chill a little bit. Anyway, Tim Harrison coming in with a re-upping of his membership. I love to see that. I'm going to really be happy once I see some larger numbers on the stream. It'll help to keep me on stream because I can't see myself sticking around if there's only, under 30 people. But we'll do what we can. 10X is up a little. Let's see what else is up here. VQS today is up 96 cents. Vtgn, 24% up. So not a whole lot of action today, as it seems. So you can see both my positions on screen. So as a further way to prove. So you see on the right side, I have WLDS, and the blue box has my position and my average. And on the left is SFR, the little blue box, my position and average. Dixie, don't you knock? You just barge in. All right, come show your face. Yes, I'm here. Okay, I'm on live. So just have a seat, block my walking path so that you know when I'm leaving, and we're all good. What else is going on? Let me check out what else is going on in the hoods, I like to call them. I call YouTube the hood. There's a lot of people that I like to check in on to see what they're up to these days. What are they talking about? But real quick, I want to see something in here which hasn't been adjusted yet. Okay. Hasn't been adjusted yet. All right. Let's go over here. Let's go to my channel. And let's look around. So I see my old boy Froggy Styles is back. He did some videos, but he's not putting out any more recently. I like Froggy. I'm hoping maybe he and I can stream together. He's a knowledgeable guy. He knows how to trade and very analytical like myself. We like to really look into things. We've come to the same conclusion on a lot of YouTube matters. Who else? Let's check out Frankie Muhammad. Let's see what Frankie is talking about on his videos. I like watching Frankie. Very animated, very, good emotion, strong emotion in his videos. And he's really going hard on the no voters, which I knew all this. I got the videos even before everybody started talking about this. I already knew AMC would draw a line with this vote. I knew that it was a good way to expose certain YouTubers that, were calling for a reverse split, are agreeing to the reverse split. I knew that there was going to be people on the other side that say, you know what, we're in this because there is a whole mess of illegal naked shorting going on, and this is possibly a cleanup operation. Then you had the line finally divided over liking Adam Aaron or disliking Adam Aaron. I think the disliking is definitely the majority. You still got some stragglers over there that, I don't know, they feel like Adam Aaron is a celebrity. I don't think I would even take a picture with him, to be honest with you. I wouldn't even want to be seen with that guy. But he's nobody. He's absolutely nobody. Who the hell cares about Adam Aaron? He's nobody. I mean, he's a CEO and he's made it in life and he makes a ton of money, yeah. But as far as celebrity status, it's not anybody that anybody's going to know. You're never going to be able to show a picture of yourself with Adam Aaron to somebody that doesn't know about AMC or anything and be like, look at who I took a picture with. And they're going to be like, oh my God, is that Adam Aaron? That's not going to happen. So what the hell do you need a picture with Adam Aaron for? Looks super sus in my book. Michael, hey, what's up, my man? How you doing? Numbers are slowly increasing. 17. Unfortunately, most of those don't want to talk. I would assume there's some people that are watching that are probably embarrassed maybe to say, hey, what's up, Wick? Haven't seen you in a while. But it is what it is. I'm not able to see exactly who you are. I wish YouTube would put that feature out to see what actual channel names are watching. Javi the Great is here. What's up, Javi the Great? How you doing, my man? Just making my comeback. Got out of YouTube jail. They had me locked up for a while. I'm back now. But, same thing with OJ, right? He wasn't officially convicted of a crime of murder. But regardless, once that trial was over, he wasn't very popular. People didn't really want to stick around. I kind of feel that way. I feel like OJ a little bit. Feel like some people decided they didn't want to have any kind of connection to this channel anymore. I thought it was kind of weird. Tim Garrison, there he is, re-upped on the membership. Appreciate it. You're in the right place. It's going to be a slow build, but I have a feeling sooner or later I'm going to hit something that pops and everybody's going to be coming back around, and that's all good. I got my eye on those that used to be a part of this channel. If they try to come back around again, they will not be a part of this little group that we started. I was one of the channels that actually tried to make it a very connected group as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? This is social media. I can't see you guys. You can see me, but I was trying to create a little group. And it was working, you know, getting to know people, finding out about, you know, their life and so on and so forth. And thought we had that. Was a little disappointed with some of the guys that didn't come back, especially as involved as they were on my channel. But I guess I'm getting all the good ones back. Happy about that. WLDS now is trying to turn green. SFR now is trying to probably find a spot for me to cut my losses. I don't know that I'm going to get back to average. I'm hoping. Every penny for me on that stock is 86 bucks. So you know what I'm saying, Zen? Like, why are these guys taking pictures with this dude? Like, no one's ever going to be like, oh my God, you have a picture with Adam Aaron? Ha, how much? How much do you want for that thing? Never. Hey, we're green on WLDS, the stock that keeps on giving. Go, 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 mother sucker. I got to make up some losses on the other stock. Oops, excuse me. I'm a little congested. Got to clear that up. Hold on. And she's red again. She's fighting. She's trying to figure out, do I want to go green for you or red? Now both of them took a dip. I don't know what kind of day we're in for today, but so far it's not looking like a overall good start in the market. We'll just have to keep sitting and waiting. What up, Henry? How you doing, my man? What else we got here? All right, what else? So I got my Heat tomorrow, game 1, finals. I got my Panthers. Okay, I haven't been talking about my Panthers for you hockey fans out there. Talk about two teams that came out of effing nowhere and just gelled together and beat everybody's ass in their conference. So hopefully they can see it all the way through and it wasn't just a story that was great and ended in the finals without a championship, you know. Panthers are starting as light underdogs in game 1 because they're on the road. But you know what? That team, I think is just a little bit more more likely, I think, to win their championship than the Heat. I think the Heat got a big task. Jokic has won a bunch of MVPs, and it's probably time for him to cap it with a championship. So I know it's going to be really hard to stop him for the Heat, who already play small ball. So, and these guys are huge. You got Porter Jr. is like 6'10". Aaron Gordon, he's about 6'10", and you got Jokic that's 7 feet. You know, and we've got 2 guards playing small forward and power forwards playing center. It's gonna be tough. They better run up and down the court a lot. What's up, Stevie B? Good morning, all. Have a wonderful day and make some money. I'll be in and out all week. Big time honey-do list around this house. Wow. Henry, good morning, Steve. Glad to know I'm not the only one with such a list. I got a list myself, but I carve out times here and there. I'm trying to carve out time for the live stream and, you know, for my own trading purposes because I'm doing pretty well. Today's the first real red day for me in a while. That is probably going to take a while to dig out. I don't see these stocks turning around for me today, but, you know, you never know when you're surprised. Yeah, you shouldn't have retired, my friend. I think you're right. You got to do more work. There's more work to do than work at a job, I think, when you don't have a job or when you're not really having like a 9-to-5 type thing. Alan Richardson, what's up? Let's go, Denver. Grrr. Hey, man. I know not everybody in the world's a Heat fan, so I expect a good finals. We'll see. I like the fact that the Heat Their blood is still very warm from Game 7. So they have played at the height of a series. Denver has been sitting around for a while. So I think advantage Heat there. Advantage Denver is Miami has to abruptly go to Denver and immediately deal with the altitude. And that's going to be tough. I've been in Colorado before, and that is not easy. I thought I was going to die the first time I was there. It took me a couple days to really get adjusted. I don't care. 1991. What's up? I bought WLDS yesterday and looking to average down before the day ends because I'm banned for 90-day trading for 90 days because I broke the rule. Did you use your reset? Who are you with? Is it Weeble? Weeble gives you one reset. Sounds like you probably know that. Sounds like you may have broken it even after that, like me. I'm close. I got one more move. So these stocks, hopefully, I think I gotta sell them off when I'm ready, and then I don't think I can buy anything for this week. I'm gonna have to let them chill. Robinhood, yeah. I have a feeling that when they did that one-time only rule, I think a lot of people will probably break the rule even more than if they knew they had unlimited chances. I keep breaking. I need to get 20. Yeah, we all want 25K abilities, but getting the 25K is the hardest part. You know what I mean? Me too, man. DJ Underground in the building. What's up, my man? We're here. We're in the 20s now, so that's good. With viewers, would love to start getting higher numbers, get us back into the 30s. Give me a motivation to kind of keep on waking up at this time, keep on being here to share information about the market and whatever plays that I can alert to assist people in making money. But I don't know. I think the viewership may have kind of died on stock market watching because you got people that probably went broke via the stock market and decided, you know what, I don't want to know what the next play is because then I'm going to buy it and I'm going to fucking hold too long and I'm going to lose my money because I'm going to have to sell at a loss. So may have lost a lot of people there. A lot of people think that people go to other channels. Well, we know what most of the channels are that cover live stock streaming. They're not there. I don't see those names that I used to see here. I don't see them there. So, all right. Let's take another look around here. Let's see. VQS coming down. Everything's dripping down. Everything that was pumped up is slowly dripping off. Like I said, it doesn't look like there's much today to deal with. I'm jammed up in a stock, so I can't bounce around. And I keep kicking myself because I want to save some money in reserve so that I have the ability to play in front of the audience when I'm streaming. I like to be able to say, all right, I'm getting in on this stock. And then if it hopefully rises, I'm saying, hey, I'm getting out at this point and show a scalp win. But I have this bad all-in mentality. I really do. It must be associated with poker because every time I see something that I feel like, wow, that's a good deal. That's a good dip. I go all in. So now I do have two different stocks, so I'm not technically all in on one, but I'm all in my money on two different stocks. All right, let me see if I got something on Fidelity here. Sophie's up, most active, top percent gainers. What do we got? Yeah, there's nothing really super high. PRSO? Let me see what PRSO is. PRSO It's already at the top as we speak. Got as low as 88 cents. It's up to $1.26. It's got some decent volume coming in. 15 million on the float. 52-week low was 20 cents. The high was 269. Doesn't look like a great spot in my book. But it is the top. Is it the top gaining stock right now? No, VQS is the top right now. Wait, was I looking at the wrong thing? No. VQS got as high as 55 cents. They brought her way down now. 40 cents. Pre-market, what'd you do here in the pre-market? 68 cents? Wow, almost 69. Holy shit. So they had this as high as 69 cents, VQS. Shit, it's virtually 100%, almost 100% drop. Miss Harris, what's up? Thank you, Miss Harris. Happy belated birthday, Mr. John Wick Sniper. Man, this lady's awesome. She's so cool. Pray God will continue to bless you with many, many more years to follow. Nice to see you and have you nice to see you and have you back. God bless. Thank you so much, Miss Harris. Love seeing Miss Harris, man. I wish I saw Miss Harris more, but I guess she's a busy lady. Appreciate the donation to the channel. Let me tell you, Miss Harris, you don't see a lot of this stuff anymore on YouTube, so I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Wonderful birthday present to me. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Really appreciated. Love seeing you. Hope to continue to see you going forward. Been watching my boy Froggy, and love it. I love his videos, his 2-cent videos. Breaks it down great. And, you know, I love when he challenges our old boy. Won't mention his name, but I do it all the time, but I just don't want to mention it now. But in any case, love you, Miss Harris. Thank you so much for the birthday present. Bud puts I bought yesterday, sold for 122% today. I got lucky and was able to sell at the low this morning before it started moving up. Take that, Bud. Yeah, I know. OA was trying to pitch it to me. Not ready to. I'm not in the short game yet. I got to go through a 1-day explaining of all of it just so I know what I'm doing. I'm not afraid to admit that I don't know how to short. I know a troll would love to hear that, but I would say that a large majority of people don't know how to short. I don't know why this lettering is so big now. Let me try to fix that. How do I fix that? Let's go here. Show headlines, show display names. Yeah, show display name. But why is it so big? Pause, by the way. How do I? Background music? No. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like that it's big. Okay, there we go. There's a smaller one. We got bubble. I don't like bubble. Classic's too big. And that's block. I like block. Block or minimal. Minimal's good. I like minimal. Let's go with minimal. All right, so we're good now. Let's get back to comments. Steve says, look at you, Miss Harris. You go, girl. Unit 12 kicks. Hey, you're back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Froggy is great. He calls out people's bullshit very accurately. That's right, Zen. Zen and I know all the players, man. We done been through this for a long time. Zen's been around for a while, man. As long as I don't know how long he's been before me, but I've been around. My anniversary is about 6 months away for 2 years on YouTube. We've seen it all. We've tried to analyze it all. And we now know there's a lot of bullshit out there. Lots of it. Tons of it. Not a short, it is a put. Yeah, I need to know all of it. Anything that has to do with the stock going down, I need to fucking learn it. Puts, shorts, whatever. Yeah, if I don't do options, call options, then I wouldn't know how to do a put just because of that. Can't get right Sophie up. Yep, let me check that one up. Let's check Sophie real quick. Ooh, 666. You hate seeing that on a stock. Yeah, it's at the top though. Man, and that float's way too high. I'm not messing with that one. 841 million in the float. I don't even know how to properly guide myself through a stock that has a float of that size. That's why I don't mess with them. Let's take a look at Wtg real quick because I want to talk about it for a second. It's under a nickel. 52-week lows, 3.31, so 3 cents and fractional pennies. But the thing about this, the reason why I want to talk about it is because it's under 10 million in the float. So if they ever decide, when they decide to pump this one, which they did yesterday, and then they dumped it, you can have a violent run on it. Yeah, so I think I've got that like new cold that's going around, which I'm over the being sick part, but it comes with a lot of congestion. So there's some cold that's going around that's, it's an upper respiratory infection that, it's basic. It's not going to really like knock you all the way out. It's, I didn't even really get fever, but it's pestering, you feel very congested, very tight. I think I got that one. What's up, Forrest Bradley? What stocks that I have my eye on? A little bit the Wtg, Wetg, a little bit this stock, not so much. I want to maybe have like a starter position. Like Tanko Native gave me a shout out video yesterday. I wasn't super high on this one, but he included it as a stock that I've talked about that he also invested in. And I think he said he took a 10,000 share position because it's so cheap. Let's just assume he got it at, I don't know, let's just say he got it 5 cents. 0.05. So $500, you can get 10,000 shares. It's like playing Dogecoin basically with the stock. But the risk that you run on this stock is that you never know when they get a surprise delisting. Now, I think there was news that they're supposed to come out with their answer to NASDAQ as far as how they're going to regain compliance. So I think that was part of the pump yesterday, is the anticipation for that never showed up. That's why it dumped off. I don't understand, why doesn't this stock stay as a favorite now once I click it? It's weird. So yeah, I have my eye on Wtg, not super excited on it. I always try to keep an eye on Grom, because that's another one that they're gonna grab at some point and pump. And you're virtually hanging around the 52-week low. Now they try to pump it up a little bit to kind of just like, bring it off the 52-week low, and because I'm going to assume that the market maker knows to a certain extent some of the stocks that retail's following. So they understand that low floated stocks that are all around their 52-week low, someone's going to grab it and pump it up. and buy, you're going to wake up one day and Grom's probably going to be up 100% because it's only got an 8.47 float and it's at the 52-week low. So I keep my eye on Grom for that reason. Obviously, both my eyes are mostly on WLDS. I'm now in I think my fourth scalp, which I'm down on. So that's really where my eyes are on WLDS. They have something, something that you can go by. It's not just a pump and dump stock. They have something. They have a product that can become very popular. Now, they are not, from what I know, in cahoots with Apple, but their product is for Apple products. So it makes it for a very interesting case. You never know if it becomes a buyout, and I hate saying buyout candidate anymore because it's just like they don't ever come through. It doesn't ever really happen. Give me a second. I got to clear again. Yeah, I've never been this congested. Sometimes you have to delete other stocks in your favorites to make space to add new favorites. Okay. Good. Well, let me get some of these out of here because I've got some of these like OTCs that I'm not going to really play. I do want to take a look at Bed Bath, but all right, Ruby I want to get rid of. Let's get Ruby out of here. Create, add to watch list. No. How do I get it off? Oh, that sucks. Not really sure how to get them off. AI came down today. SFR. Let's get back over here. Let me just check my comments with you guys real quick. I did right click on them, bro. I'm doing that. It's not JNCE, for instance. I want to get rid of that. I right clicked. Oh, there's a delete. It didn't let me delete the other one though. Okay. Is it not? Maybe it's not doing it for my all stocks list. Let me see. Let me try to delete somebody else. Ruby. Yeah, I can't get Ruby out, but it does it in my recently viewed. Oh, this is weird. Customize account, paper trading. Nope, can't do that. Fuck. Now how do I get back to where I was? There we go. I don't know. I'll have to fix that later. I'm not going to do it now. 1036 Rich jumping in the building. What's up, my man? We're here. We're slowly rebuilding. Oh, I don't really like it in black. Let's try to change that color up. Why is it in black? Bubbles dark. Bubbles dark. How the hell did I change that before? Not there. Gotta try to change the color of the is it because it's minimal? Yeah, I think it's because it's minimal. I think I like blue better. All right, let's leave it on block. Screw it. All right, that's good. Anything else, guys? Are you guys seeing anything else out there that I'm not seeing right now? I know the Sophie's moving a little bit, but it's actually coming down now, and it's got way too big of a float for my interest, for my taste. All right, let's see what else we got over here. So, what is this notification? Okay. So let's see. I was over on YouTube while the market is kind of just chilling right now. Let's look around. Checking Frankie out. Why didn't AMC shareholders get their AMC settlement notification? Yeah, you know what? That whole shit show of AMC is just like, bro, I don't even want to say it no more. All right, so that's that. Let's see what's going on in the sports world for a second. Let's check things out. I think I was talking about it. So I got my Panthers. Their series starts on Saturday. The Heat are on tomorrow. Both teams are away. And I like the fact that the finals is, wow, WLDS is definitely taking a shit right now. Hold on. There it goes. She's flushing right now. Ooh, that was a big spike. Problem is, if they drop it down too low, people are going to gobble it up. Definitely made a boo-boo today. Instead of throwing this money at this SFR, I should have been holding this, holding that dry powder and then picking up WLDS at these $1.47 dips. Damn it. All right. Well, you live and you learn. LPTV says Henry. All right, I'll check it out. Has a hard to borrow here. What do they got? 41%. No big deal on that. 27 mil on the float. What do we got? 52-week lows, $2.05. The high is $14.50. Volume's low right now, but it is trending up. All right. Thank you, Henry. We'll keep that one on the watch list and see where she potentially goes. I'm not able to add new stocks to. They all go to the recently viewed. Oh, I'll just have to clean it up later. I got to worry about it. No. I have a feeling I am going to have to hold these two bags throughout today, possibly tomorrow. P71 guy, what is up? Forrest Bradley says, I have some dry powder. That's always good to have, bro. It's always good to have. ARDS says 1036. Let's see what do we got. ARDS. Yep, you got one there. She's riding. 24 mil on the float, almost 25. Volume is heavy right now in there. 73 million right now over the float. Wow, I wish I would have found this one earlier. I wish I would have bought this one instead of SFR. Is it based on anything? What's this news here? There it is. Pharma shares double after FDA clearance to start AR. All right, so another FDA play. I call them FDA plays. So they wind up getting some FDA approval, notification, acknowledgement. They get pumped, and then it doesn't last. It gets dumped. You know how many FDA before this great run that I've been on with scalping, I was chasing all these FDA plays, and I'd always catch them at the wrong time. I'd have to cut loss and move on, and then I try another one. There was like a group of stocks in the last maybe week or two ago that were coming out with FDA clearances. I remember one was UTRS. That died quick. What up, OA? OA says, good morning, everyone. Bud puts are all the way up, and nothing can stop them. They're all the way up. WLDS. So, yeah, ARDS is definitely trending up. Man, that's some heavy volume. Fortunately, I cannot touch it. I've got my own problem today with two heavy bags right now. Tommy's touch is here. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, my man? We're starting to get the band a little bit back together. Some of the guys are showing up. Miss Harris dropped off a little present for my birthday. That was really nice of her. And then we had Tim Garrison find his way back home. Mr. Tim Garrison. Javi the Great showed up. Michael showed up. Michael Haight. Zen's always here. Henry's always here for me. Stevie's always here. Alan showed up. IDK's here. DJ's been showing up. Like to see DJ. Who else? Force. I've known Force for a while. He's been watching my channel for a while. 1036 Rich has been showing up again. P71 found his way back. OA's been dropping in and out. Tommy's Touch has been in and out. Spread the word to all apes. We must take the cannabis stocks back. They are manipulating them all. Hey, homie, old man. Thank you, man. Happy belated again. Love you, man. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you very much, my man. Appreciate that. ARDS is moving up. Steve says, already sold those puts OA at open, 122% profit. I hope it goes up a bit so I can buy more puts. So a lot of you guys have moved over to the other side of the table, which is cool. Make your money however you see the success. I got to do a little clearance of the throat, so give me another second. Good Lord, I'm like a freaking hacker over here with this congestion. Steve already, okay, yeah, I read that. And Tommy, again, thank you. Tommy throwing a little 5-ball at his boy. Tommy been around for a while too. Damn, ARDS keeps climbing. ARDS keeps climbing. Some bitch. So for any of those out there, the win streak right now for me is in jeopardy. I am down today on both plays, SFR and WLDS. Still way up on my account. I got up as high as over 5x from my initial restart investment, I like to call it, of $1,000. Built it all the way up to, I think it was 5,300. And now we're down to 54. So not the end of the world, but obviously we don't invest our money to lose. We're always disappointed when things go down, but such is the stock market, such is life. Smoking a bowl and painting, says Tommy. Nice. Nice. Show your sack. YouTube won't allow it. Got to play by the YouTube rules, man. I don't know what happened yesterday, but my first stream was cut off. And then when I looked at my YouTube studio, it said that that stream wound up being limited as not suitable for all advertisers. So they kind of gave it a light strike. I don't know what was said by any means possible. 1036 says pause on showing your sack. I agree with him. You know, Tommy's a weird dude though, man. He calls for certain things sometimes that may be a little out of reach, if you know what I mean. Showing off your sack is not something that YouTube's going to allow. Just not. You're just not. What else we got? All right, let me go check some news here real quick. Knicks won't extend deal for GM Perry. Kershaw disagrees with decision to honor sisters. Who the hell cares? Sports-wise, everybody's just waiting for some series to start. Nothing really there. Let's check out good old CNN and see what bullshit they're pushing. Anything worth noting? No. At least one person killed. Bullshit, all this crap. Nothing there. Let's go to Yahoo. Sometimes they got some funny stuff. Missiles destroy Ukraine's last warship, Russia. Yeah. Chloe shares first photos of son Tatum and daughter True since revealing his name. I don't care about that. Warriors lose architect of 4 championship teams. Yep. Seems like the Warriors possibly may start the breakup party. Lonzo Ball possibly not playing ever again. Sounds like a Brandon Roy type situation. All right, who cares about that? Who cares about this? Caroline. Some of the guys might think that she's mighty fine. What's up, Caroline? Caroline! Lead us into the light, Caroline. Henry says, just seem to be all over you and have you under a microscope. Why? I don't know. I'm not sure. ARDS is acting jumpy up and down, which is what you like if you're looking to scalp. Just got to find the right down and get out at the right up before it goes back down. Man, WLDS, what are you doing? Yeah, it's definitely going to be a not so eventful day for me. YouTube, yeah, I understand what you're saying now, Henry. I don't know, man. I don't know. Here's my theory. I'll give you guys my theory because I know that some of you come visit my channel because you like some of my viewpoints on things. But let me give you my theory about what I believe is going on in social media. Social media is causing a big problem for those that want to lead us, control us, so on and so forth, because now we're all talking to each other across long distances, right? We're talking from United States to people in UK to people in, South America, so on and so forth. We're able to all talk to each other. We're all able to gather here, and we're in all parts of the country, all parts of the world. And we're gathering here in one place, talking to each other and sharing theories, thoughts, facts, opinions, whatever the case may be. I think the powers of be are starting to get tired of that, and they're in a bad spot because, especially in this country, if they start limiting what we can say, then obviously we start looking at the fact that that is violating our freedom of speech. So it's a very, very tight spot that I believe the powers that be are stuck in. They don't know how to allow us to be able to say what we want and also control what we say. So what I believe is happening here is you're getting what I keep talking about until you guys turn blue in the face. You keep hearing me say this. There is influence that is getting shoved in all social media areas so that you can drown out good opinions, good facts, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say something that may be true, and a lot of you guys are like, wow, I didn't see it that way. That's so true. Let me tell somebody else. And it keeps snowballing to a point where it's almost a movement where people are, will get behind that and say, you know what? I never thought about that. I agree with that. They don't want that. They don't want movements anymore. Movements are destructive. Okay. They cause riots and stuff like that. And they don't want that. So what they'll do is they'll drown out, that person who's talking about it in the comments, and feeds and stuff like that, so that people that are watching me, but also watching what people are saying in comments, they're now being manipulated and influenced, and maybe like they're gonna see it a different way. Like, oh, really? I noticed this. It happens a lot on stock. So if there's a stock that's real hot, like WLDS, well, they don't really want everybody to figure out, that it might be a hot stock, jump in and start buying it. And then you've got, people making money off of a stock. They don't want us making money. So they'll send out constant comments to kind of sway that idea that you're having of buying it. Oh yeah, but wearable devices, they're not even part of Apple. And what's the big deal? Okay, so now you don't get to touch your phone. Like, they're going to send out negative sentiment, is what I like to call it, negative sentiment. And if you keep on sending negative sentiment out, then nobody wants to say anything anymore, because every time you say something that might make sense, you only got a handful of people that are supportive and saying, wow, yeah, that sounds good. I agree with that. but you're going to get a lot more influence that is going to bring negative sentiment. And then once you get too much of that, it destroys the motivation of the person that's coming out on camera, out on microphone and speaking and so on and so forth. Because every time you say something, you don't want a whole bunch of people knocking it down. You know what I mean? And I think that that's what it is that's going on. That's the way that they're going to control it. They want us sedated. 1036 Rich says BJDX. Let me check it out while I'm choking over here with congestion. It's like I can't really talk for too long because I start getting congested. All right, we're back. All right, we're back. What do we got? So 1036 says BJDX, 11.3 on the float, 52-week low, 19 cents. The high is $1.83. Volume is there. Topped out at 42 cents, 42.89. The low is 20. So you've got 100% channel literally there. There's 100% of movement from 20 to 40, over 100% from 20 cents to 42 cents. Definitely worth keeping an eye on. I really keep on kicking myself because I tell myself when I'm not on camera, when I'm not on YouTube, keep dry powder so that you're able to hit something live and make money. And I keep on just throwing my money all in. It's, this is me saying, hey, listen, I'm doing something wrong. This is not me always celebrating, my wins. Hey, we all like to celebrate when we win, but I'm still here when I lose. I'm still here. I'm down. I'm literally down right now. Total, what is this? 3.7. I'm down almost $800 on these two stocks. $800 right now. $1.50 WLDS. I'm at $1.71. SFR, that was the big mistake. They got me in another pump and dump. When I already know this, like I'm buying it knowing I'm buying a pump and dump. I am just hoping that it repumped. This particular one, I think I bought it early. I think it was even before 5 a.m. And I knew better. I was like, they let them pump between 4 and 5. Once 5 a.m. starts hitting on these pump and dumps, they start bringing them down. But I thought it was going to recover, and it never did. So now, unfortunately, I've got to wait. I'm about 6 cents away, 5 to 6 cents away from being even, but every penny for me is $86. I was up maybe $80 at some point, $86 at 1 penny after I bought it. I wasn't going to waste my final day trade on only being up, on only taking $86. There's another problem that we run into. We can't take small profits a lot of times because it kills a day trade for us. So they've got this game managed perfectly for us to lose all the time. That's really what's going on. Kevin Staley, what's up? Back to your losing ways. Need to learn to go short after a green day. Thank you, Kevin. Definitely love when somebody comes in and just, wants to be negative. You always got to appreciate those guys. The world has moved a lot to that kind of thought process. A lot of people just like to see when people are down. It's just they find enjoyment. And, that's the big problem that's going on in the world is we're moving more to hate instead of love. And it's sad. It's sad because you get a guy like this that comes in and, these are the comments like, it's not very effective. It's just at this point, I look at it as sad at this point. It just sucks. It sucks that people are just that way. They find enjoyment off of, trying to see if they can bring someone down. I don't know. I don't know why. I've never had that bone in my body of trying to see somebody kicking somebody when they're down. But in any case, I'm a poker dealer. I get people blame me for their losses all the time. So not only do I deal with trolling on YouTube, I deal with live trolling in my job. So it's ineffective at this point. But I understand why it comes out, and I'm trying to explain to the good people why people like you come out and stuff like that. You may be from some entity that just wants to keep pumping negative sentiment. And typically, you know, these people, because they always go directly at like talking down. Always. Like, I've never seen this guy's name. And they always go like, this idiot, or this moron, or you're a loser, you know, you're losing ways. They always hit you immediately. That's how you know it's potentially some sort of entity that is pushing this person. He may be employed by some sort of entity that is pushed out to create negative sentiment towards the person on YouTube. And then the viewers see it because you all are watching comments. So now you look at it and you're like, oh, great, we've got another one of these guys. Let's see how the guy on camera handles it. But this is how I handle it. I am understanding of this already. So it doesn't affect me anymore. A lot of guys on YouTube, it has affected. And the way you know that it's affected them is they've shut down comments because they don't want to see this stuff anymore. And a lot of guys are not showing their face on camera. So you'll get streamers, you'll just hear them now. You'll even get a lot of YouTubers that do videos that don't show themselves. Gotta love the hate. That's a funny way to say it. Gotta love the hate, bro. It builds character. Seriously. But it is a form of destructive society, because if everybody's just getting their rocks off of hating on people, then what at some point we're going to wind up just all fucking killing each other or choking each other out, you know, because it's just going to be normal behavior, you know. But you got a lot of that force out there these days. There's a lot of people these days that, since everything is up for debate and everything is questionable, some people are looking towards Satanism as, hey, maybe that's the right way to go. And they adopt that, you know, they adopt that thought process. And, you know, a lot of that is, you know, negative sentiment towards your fellow brother that walks on this earth with you. So it's just sad. And it's, you know, some people do want to see everything get destroyed, society end, the world collapse. So you have a large group of people that are real that want to see that as well. And it's scary. It's scary times, man. It really is scary times. I don't think a lot of people really pay enough attention to how scary times are, with all the differences of opinions and sentiments and stuff like that. But the one that's really dying right now is love, positivity, and support. That one, you can see it on YouTube. It's just like, that shit's almost dead. And that's the way some of these forces want it. They're winning. They are definitely winning. I said it on videos long time ago on YouTube. I said, if you real viewers don't take it upon yourself to do more to support channels and be the counter, you know, the balance to the hate, you're going to lose YouTubers. You're going to lose them wanting to show themselves. You're going to see them turn comments off. You're going to see the real viewers not show up anymore because all they're seeing is trolling, hating, and then it riles up the YouTuber. Then they get into it, and then the real viewer tells the YouTuber, "Oh, I don't want to be on your channel because of this." And then the negative sentiment force comes in and piles in on that and says, "Yeah, this guy's always talking about somebody else." And in reality, sometimes all the YouTubers trying to do is just defend themselves. But it's the nature of the beast. It is what it is. And if you want to be on YouTube, you got to do it. You got to deal with it. But it's definitely going to come. It's not going to come to channels that are unmonetized. You're not going to see it much there. They're going to come to the bigger channels. And I would say your channel starts really getting noticed probably around 10,000 subs. Once you hit 10,000 subs, that's the first time that eyes are starting to really watch your channel. Like, okay, that's a decent group of people apparently attached to that channel. So he's able to influence, on his own channel. We got to control that a little bit, you know. And once you start getting bigger, and you know, some of these larger channels will tell you, that force gets a lot stronger when you start hitting 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 and beyond. Well, that YouTuber doesn't even respond to comments anymore. They just, at that point, they realize I've got enough people. I don't really have to pay attention to everybody. I don't want to, because a lot of it is bullshit. A lot of it is trolling and hate. And that's why they don't even respond, or they'll be very selective. And they'll respond to maybe one or a few people's comments. And that's it. And that's YouTube, man. I'm on YouTube every day. I watch YouTube. I watch multiple channels. I read comments. I'm very, very on the up and up with analyzing YouTube behavior, whether it be the YouTuber or what I feel is bot influence, or if I feel that there are, a particular commenter is actually a real person. Loving the numbers coming up. Definitely 34. This is what I'm talking about. Happy that some of you guys are coming back. Once I rebuild it again with the memberships, I think I will go dark. It's going to be a little bit different than it was before. Going dark before didn't make sense because it stopped attracting new people because they can't see. So they don't know if they want to join or not. But the stream can be made public after it is over. After I close down the stream, the live stream, it can be made public for those to kind of check it out. But the reason why it's easier for me to go private with the members again is because there isn't that much viewership anymore. There's just not that much. So it'll be good to go private and only talk to the members, because then you won't have any disruption. It was working before very well. The problem is that on some cases, people were just not showing up. So if you had 100 members, maybe only 30 were showing up. But I'm going to try to rebuild it, get it into the couple hundreds, hopefully few hundreds. And then when we go private, if only half show up, you're talking about 175 people, 150 people. That would be good. Gap Daddy added more puts on Bud, 2,000 shares in September 15, 2023. Option chain, 50, 40, and 30 strikes. Let's fucking go. I got in at 67. There's Tanko Native. What's up, Tank? Thank you for the video yesterday, man. Somebody was trying to support, so I really appreciate that. It's very rare. Very rare. So you definitely got to do your part in acknowledging those that support you these days, because it is fucking rare. Rare. Like a fucking rare steak. Rare. Am I still active, or do I need to re-up? No, you're good, bro. You are good. I'm going to check real quick. No, you're good. I already know you're good. You're active. Let me go to account there real quick. Let me just see what's going on. Oh, where did my... Let's see here real quick. All right. Let's check out members real quick. So we are up to 79. And you're definitely, I believe I've seen you. I know your native Tanko's there. So, I think it's I obviously appreciate that you do it on 2 channels, but you're on both. You're actually on both. So you're good as gold, my friend. Good as gold. And I thank you for that. And I thank you, of course, for the support. When does the account become $10 a month? Still working on that. I've only been back for really probably a week total. Not yet. I said it on the first stream. I said if anything like that is going to take place, which I believe it is, it's going to be July 1st. I want to see how June looks as I'm rebuilding the channel. So far, so good. Today seems to be a little bit better for those coming back out, seeing that I'm back, or noticing finally that I am back. And we will play it by ear and see how we handle that situation. For right now, everything is good. But there will be full warning about that well in advance. There will be ample time for that. Let me go recently viewed. SFR. Man, I'm getting smoked today. Smoked, and honestly, the way these charts are looking right now, it doesn't look like they're coming back today. So I'm definitely just going to have to sit with my bags and wait till they rebound. But I know what I did wrong today. I definitely know that I did wrong today, and I'll just have to keep making adjustments. It was wrong for me to chase this SFR as I knew clearly it was a pump and dump. I was just trying to get lucky and see if I can bank a few pennies, because every penny for me is $86. So, if you get a nickel rise, that's a nice scalp. It didn't work out. It wound up kept dropping after I bought it. And in further to that mistake, I would have been buying WLDS at these levels right now and lowering my average of 171 and waiting for the nice spike that I'm sure it will have again. If not today, before the end of the week, and I would have been able to bank that way. But I acknowledge my mistakes and my poor decision making today, even though it's been good lately. It has been very good. Bobby Ray, what's happening, people? What's up, John? Where's the effing money at today? Today looks like not such a great scalping day. ARDS, maybe, but I think it's up too high right now. So you don't have much room to get in and out. A lot of the guys from the old days, they're already over and playing puts, playing the stock to go down. Some of the old guys, they're doing that. So as far as the way we were doing things, today's not the best day for it, is what I would say. So far. Zim says, what's up, Zim? SDA. All right, we don't have to look at it. WLDS because it ain't going to do much right now. SDA, Suncar, 87 mil on the float, on its way down. Had a nice strong rise. Volume's not all that great, but it seems to be moving volatilely. 73% cost to borrow, not the highest we've ever seen, but it is somewhat high. Top is back open for anybody that was following that one. Seems like it's on its way down. Volume is kind of dried up on it. AI was pretty hot. It's now coming down. Why does this have a money sign? Quote details? Okay. AI on its way down today. It's one that a lot of people are looking at. A lot of people are talking about, I think I deleted it off my BBBQ, it is, right? People they won't let this stock go. It's like, I don't know. I don't know why I would want to play an OTC stock. I get it's speculation to make money, but there's so many other stocks. Like, why would you want to mess with this one? Yeah, I talked about it earlier, Tenko, the Wet G. And it's funny that, the name Wet G. But yeah, it's like playing Dogecoin, right? The only thing you got to watch closely about that one, man, is follow that they are going to come out with their plan to regain compliance. Make sure, because if not, that money, goes down the toilet if they get delisted. Remember, it's trading under a nickel, so they're always at risk of kind of like an immediate delisting. So that's the challenge with that stock. But follow up on that, because I believe yesterday's pump was on the speculation or anticipation that the company was going to come out with that news, and they didn't. That's why it dumped back off. But the reason why I like that stock specifically is because it has a very small float for a stock that's under a nickel. 9.87 million in the float for a stock that's under nickel. I totally agree with what you said on your video, where okay, so I'll throw $500. I'll sit on 10,000 shares. Yeah, but just watch it, because you don't want to lose the 500 either, even if it's not that big of a deal, not something you have to worry about. But they have compliance issues, so you want to read into it and make a decision on if you want to hold and in hopes that they regain compliance, because they're close. Alexander James wants to go a little off topic. At least he kind of said it okay, so I'll answer it. Nothing happened. I never really wanted to be in a back and forth with him. You know, his channel is something that is different from mine. So we went through the back and forth just because that's just the way it is when someone's directing videos at you. But he's busy with other guys that he's fighting with and eating and stuff like that. So I don't want to be engaged with it at all. I really don't care if he even puts out another video on me. I'm not getting involved in that stuff anymore. YouTube just has made it clear. The audience as well as the platform, they don't want any of that stuff, you know. So I'm not trying to do anything that gets my channel demonetized. All right, I'll check Fidelity and see what's going on there real quick. I think I got to clear my throat again, so give me a second here. All right, looks like my uncle wants to call me while I'm on live stream, so we'll answer his call. Oh, he hung up. Let's call him back. Maybe he doesn't want to be on a call. Let's see. Let's see if he picks up. I'd love to get my uncle one day but he doesn't like to be on social media, but he has a lot of amazing points about what's going on. You're calling me. I'm on live stream. You're on live stream right now. So say hello to the crowd, maybe. I know you don't like this social media stuff. Hello. Anyway, so. All right, cool. I'll talk to you later, man. I'll talk to you later. Okay, Bites, knock him out. All right, bye. Yeah, see, he don't really want to be on. He's you know, I get a lot of my skeptical information about the world's being or the world state right now from him. So he don't like social media. He don't like that shit at all. Uncle Wick sniping. Yeah, that's him. All right, so let me get back to what I was looking at, which was Fidelity's top percent gainers. See if we're missing anything. Let's look at top money gainers then real quick. Let's look at most actives. Let's see what most actives. So it looks like Sophie has the most volume right now. 60.9 million. PLTR is back. They've got 50 million, but they're not up. Tesla's up there. Trying to find something that is in the area. MRKR. Let's look at MRKR. Marker Therapeutics, I'm guessing, has a 7.72 free flow, 52-week low, 67 cents, $6.60 on the high. Volume is at 30 million. Wow. It reached a high of $1.95, a low of $1.66, so it's definitely trending down. Previous close was $1.33. You've got about a 30-cent channel. It's interesting. It's definitely worth watching. Let's see what news do they have. Do they have news? MRKR. Shares increased by 30.83% to 174. The market value of their outstanding shares is at 15.3 million. So no real news. Let me see on Fidelity what they say about this stock, because it does show a decent playable stock. It seems like a playable stock. See what we got. Marker Therapeutics, a clinical stage immuno-oncology company, engages in development and commercialization of various T-cell based immunotherapies for the treatment of hematological malignancies and solid tumor indications in the United States. Okay, so that's what they're doing. It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all. Durable responses, May 31st. That's today. All right. So the news on why it's pumping is Marker Therapeutics said Wednesday that its multiple tumor-associated antigen-specific or multi-TAA T-cell product candidate MT-601, which is intended for lymphoma cells, may result in durable responses based on preclinical data. May result in. I don't like those words. May result in. That means this could be totally pump information because it's not anything official. The company said that data from the Tactile study, which evaluated 5 patients with both Hodgkin's and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, showed that multi-TAA specific T-cell products recognize cancer cells by up to 5 antigens presented on cancer cells and continue to kill even when cancer cells morph by down-regulating the targeted antigen to escape recognition. So a lot of blase squaze medical terminology about something that may be working. I don't know. That scares me. That part of the news, may. That sounds like a pump to me. In any case, you just got to kind of watch the volume. If the volume's there and it's dipping and ripping, that's really all you care about and all you need. ARDS, I think, ran out of steam for right now. And what's going on with my bags? My bags are still heavy. Not down as much as I was down, but I am down. All right. Let's see what the gentleman from COSM sent me today. Sent me a link to Cosmos Health set to join Russell Microcap Index. All right, let's see what effect that's having, if any. COSM is at 334, up 4% today. It topped out at 345. They've got a hard to borrow of 43% virtually, which isn't that high. COSM definitely trending up. Article is by Access Wire. 9:15 a.m. it was released. Membership in the Russell Microcap Index, which remains in place for 1 year, means automatic inclusion in the appropriate growth and value style indices. FTSE Russell determines membership for its Russell indices primarily by objective market capitalization rankings and style attributes. CEO Greg Siokas stated, "We are thrilled to announce that Cosmos Health is set to join the prestigious Russell Microcap Index, an important performance benchmark of the stock market. This is a significant recognition of how far Cosmos has come in such a short period of time. We started our journey on NASDAQ last year, and since then have evolved tremendously, turning Cosmos into a diversified healthcare group with a strong balance sheet and significant growth prospects and pipeline." So you can check that article out on Access Wire. I'll drop the link if you guys want to read it. As kind of a favor to him as well, to bring a little bit of awareness back to COSM. Access Wire view article, Access Wire view article. Let's see if that is enough to find that one. Let's try it this way. COSM. Here it is. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. All right, so I'll copy this link, and you guys, if you've got interest still in COSM, you may want to check out the article. Here's the article. And then I'll highlight it. So that's the article. It's a COSM, has to do with COSM and being added to an indice. I think a lot of the retail investor, as Frank Benedetto told me, are still waiting for that share buyback from the CEO. I think that's when you're going to start seeing that stock spike. But this is some more information. I'm pretty sure that it's somebody from Cosmos that asked this website to put this article out. It's just their way of putting positive information out there for the public to possibly see. I'm going to do my job in sharing it because I do like the gentleman and I do want to help a little bit as possible and see where it goes, see if it, opens up a door for me with regards to my channel and the company. And so I'm willing to assist in that matter. So that's the article. If you want to check it out, read it. Sounds good to me. And of course, I've got my eye on COSM. I would like to create a starter position at some point once I clear up these losses, maybe start getting myself back into a position there. And I can tell I'm going to have to hold these two stocks. Well, I guess my day trades will probably refresh themselves for as long as I'm going to probably have to hold these to turn green. Steve says, I may get back in. I sold about a month ago for a little loss and was probably a good idea as it just has been going down, down, down. Yep. I will state as non-financial advice, obviously the two guys that I spoke to, they're going to be biased towards a company. One owns a lot of shares and the other one's in charge of the PR. But they obviously had great things to say and it made sense. And the company is involved in a lot of different things and a lot of different acquisitions. And as you know, the CEO really tries to stand behind retail as much as possible. We remember that back from when we were playing it. 1036 says out of ARDS, 40% profit. Nice. Good job. But yeah, on COSM, I'm pretty sure the reason why, he found me was this was probably the main channel. I mean, we really nailed COSM. That was a stock that we really banked on. I remember back then we banked pre-reverse split and we destroyed it after the reverse split. So now it's coming back around as a more fundamental play based off of the company's fundamentals, business fundamentals, financial health. So it's now's the time to start taking a look back at them. They've been at this $3 range for a while. I don't think it really has dipped too much under $3, but let me check. Let's go out. Let's go out. Let's go out a month. Let's see. It's dipped slightly under $2 a couple times. A few times it's like, wow, I'm getting fucking hammered here. Yeah, so COSM's dipped under 3. Obviously, I would hope that my starter position is around that price, $3. You know, maybe it dips before a rip. Maybe you get it under $3. But that would be my target price. All right. I've reached a point where I am going to kind of just go in and out of the stream. These days, I'm not going to put in the heavy hours that we were before because the market's conditions don't really show it. There's not really much constant action throughout the day anymore in the market. You know, you get your early pumps and then you get dumped throughout regular market hours. It's almost like you got to play stocks that you're buying shares. Everything has to be off hours. It has to be in the pre-market or after hours. So I'll be in and out from it. I guess what I will leave up for the time being is ARDS, and on the right side this MRKR, because MRKR is interesting. It back a couple months ago when I was streaming before I got suspended, it would definitely be a stock that maybe we're looking at to try to jump in and out of. But for the time being right now, appreciate seeing some more people show back up to the stream. It's what's going to keep me going and coming out and showing up for you guys, obviously coupled with memberships and so on and so forth. And I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming back up and showing some support again. But for right now, the stream will stay up. That way I can jump in and out and you guys can converse a little bit. Hello, down we go. Just came back real quick to look at things for a second. It seems like everything is just stagnant, dormant, not really doing anything. So I'm going to shut the stream down. Reason being is that StreamYard is telling me that I'm running out of space for this particular month because I am running the application for free. I'm not paying. I used to pay for it. It was $50 a month when I was paying for StreamYard, and it was okay because I had 300 people coming into the stream with a couple hundred members. But these days, I'm not going to put $50 into bigger streaming capabilities right now. It's just not. It's not feasible. I'm operating pretty much at a negative if I do that with the channel. So I'm going to try to conserve as much hours as I have left because it doesn't reset until like mid-June. So I got to cut these down to possibly 1 to 2 hours a day until then. And this is me letting you guys know that. So I'm going to shut her down for now. Brian O'Quinn, what's up? Have a good day as well. This is pretty much what you can expect is a little early market coverage and possibly up until noon, at which time, you know, we probably would have seen what we are going to see for the day. And there's not much more really to look at. I'm currently down. You guys see my stocks on the banner below. So I'm not moving anywhere from those positions until they turn green. So if nothing else, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But I do want to say thank you very much to each and every one of you that showed up, and especially if you commented and you rejoined as a member. Let's try to get this thing back and rolling again. You guys know this is the channel where the excitement for trading stocks is at. We've had a lot of good times here, and it's time for us to try to find our way back to that again. So I'll need your help. I'll do my part. I'll check it out, Brian. Thank you, EFTR. Thank you very much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. John Wick Sniping is outie.